Hi, this is Eric Martin, Report Game Geek. I'm here with Andreas Price from Zock Verlag, looking at Stefan Klaus's Beasty Bar. The first publication by him.
That's perfectly right. Stefan Klaus,
Yes.
unpublished so far, happened to pick up his prototype at a small inventors fair down close to Munich and Haar. We loved it right away. It's a great little game in our opinion, and so we published it in a really swift manner.
Okay. Yes, within a year.
It's true,
Signed,
yeah.
published, debut at Spiel 2014.
That's how you do it. I mean,
One would hope. Yeah, it's not always on.
no, it doesn't work like that usually, but yeah.
So, what are we doing here? Beasty Bar, obviously, animals? Drinking? No.
Not necessarily.
It's a Zock game. It's not drinking.
Yeah, it is a bar. One
Okay.
would presume that the animals who are able to enter the bar, which is their goal,
Yes.
of course.
All of adult age. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. Have a look at the illustrations. Those are not kids anymore, and it's not a kids game either. I mean, it's 8+,
Yes.
which is pushing it just a little. I think it's fair to say 8+, but if your kid is 7, it might be a bit much for them.
Okay.
Don't push them too far.
Okay.
2 to 4 players, 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes sounds about right. And as I said, the animals want to get into the bar.
Okay. How do we go about doing this? As opposed to them just rushing the door pell-mell. That does not happen.
No. Now, I mean, there's a gorilla guarding the door,
Okay.
and he won't just let anybody in. There's 4 identical sets of cards, 4 colors, right?
Okay.
Numbered 1 to 12. 12 different animals. Every player gets the same set of animals. Those are shuffled. You draw 4 hand cards. Whenever it's your turn, you play one of them into the line leading up to the gate, the Heaven's Gate, into the Beasty Bar.
Okay.
5 spots in here between the gate and the That's It card when you get kicked out.
Okay.
Once a card has hit that line, you execute the special action. Each animal is equipped with their own means of getting ahead in the queue. If after that there should be 5 cards on the table, the first 2 animals in the line get to party, and the one that's the furthest away from the entrance gets kicked out.
And the other 2 just wait in line.
The other 2 just scooch up. Exactly.
Okay.
They get closer to it. Now, the interesting part, of course, is what do the animals do, right? That's where the fun of the game starts. That's also what makes it challenging, fun. Yeah. The lion, king of the animals, goes straight to the top of the line. Unless there already is a lion. In that case, the second lion is straight kicked out of the line into the. There can only be 1 lion. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
You got the big hippopotamus. Pushes all smaller animals. That's where the numbers are important. Out of its way. Let's say there's these 2 fellas are already waiting here. Usually, of course, they would not all be green. As I said, whenever it's your turn, you play 1 of your cards. But for the example, it works. Yep, and it goes straight ahead. The line has the higher number, so it would stop there. Similarly, if same scenario again, the crocodile eats all animals that are between the crocodile and the entrance, which are smaller than the crocodile. These 2 guys are straight out.
Okay.
And that's one of those neat little things. I mean, these anthropomorphized animals, it's easy to remember their special abilities by and large, because the croc is hungry. Yeah, it makes sense in a certain way. And of course, you've got little reminders at the bottom of the card, so you will be able to learn that fairly quickly. One thing that I haven't mentioned yet is the little orange spiral. Those animals are active all the time. So most animals have an ability that it happens or resolves once when they come into play, like the lion, exactly. Other animals, like the croc or the hippo, active all the time. Whenever a player has played a card, that card's action gets executed first. And then from the back to the front, all the other actions with a little spiral on them will be resolved as well. So the crocodile is always hungry, for example. The snake orders all the cards. So if you have a scenario, I don't know, let's take this guy out of the equation because that's hard to do. And let's say this is where we're at. The snake hits the deck and you got the 12, 9, and 3. Simple as that. Okay. He likes to count. Okay. It's a thing snakes do. Prove me wrong.
The memory cue is not going to help. No.
no, it doesn't work quite as well on each card. But it does work better in German because there were what we wrote in the rules. No, yeah, the Schlange, that's true, yeah. And Warteschlange would be the German word for a queue, for a line that of people waiting somewhere. So the snake really likes lines. Okay. It's funny in German. Trust me. The kangaroo? Are we already at the kangaroo? Nah. Oh, it's a good card anyway to explain. Jump to 3 now. The kangaroo just jumps over any card in front of it or any 2 cards in front of it. The player who played the kangaroo can decide how far the kangaroo goes. And sometimes you want to decide, sometimes you don't want to go 2 spaces. If there should be a crocodile in the line, for example. The giraffe is similar, and here you see the big difference between one-off actions like the one the kangaroo has and actions that are active all the time, because the giraffe goes ahead by 1 animal at the end or after every time somebody has played a card. Let's put it like that.
As long as it's small.
As long as it's small. At the moment it would not go ahead. Let's say the scenario is like this, then it could go 1 ahead. And if there were another smaller animal in front of it, after the next card had been played, it might go ahead 1 more. Let's take these out. Oh, let's take that. What else? What else? The zebra. The zebra protects all the animals in front of itself from crocodile attacks, as well as from being trampled by the hippo. So these 2 do not get past it. The chameleon. Oh no, let's not skip again. the seal switches entrance and exit.
So now the front of the line.
No, this is the front of the line, and of course that's very interesting because the giraffe could not have jumped over the lion. The lion has a bigger number, but it can very well pass the zebra. And the chameleon imitates one of the cards lined up already. Any of the animals that are present can be imitated, including their special ability for that 1 turn where that card is played. You execute the action of the animal imitated, and then it becomes the chameleon again. So that can be quite interesting in certain scenarios. The monkey. The monkey by itself is fairly harmless. Looks like this. A single monkey is actually quite a coward. But if you have a second monkey, oh, you don't even need to do that. Oh, no, I thought I had a chameleon. Wait a second. Do you find it? There we go. Put it aside in order to forget about it. The chameleon could be a monkey, because there already is a monkey in the line. Now you got 2 monkeys. This guy becomes the monkey leader and takes his whole pack of monkeys with him. Okay. They go straight for the front. And even if you have 3 or 4 monkeys, same mechanism going on. Okay. So it can be a monkey train of sorts. Kangaroo already explained. We got the parrot left. The parrot spreads nasty rumors about one specific other animal in the line. For example, he might not like the giraffe. She's out of the game. Okay. And then this skunk, of course, The skunk chases away all animals of the 2 highest categories. So you have a look at the numbers, 7 and 5, single cards in this case, but that's fine. They are out.
Okay.
And I think that's all the cards.
So
the game ends, which might have been your next question, I don't know. The game ends, and everybody has played all their cards. Again, very simple. Everybody gets to play each and every animal. You have no more cards in your hand, you're done. Whoever has the most animals that are actually at the bar wins the game.
Okay. Yeah. And if there's a tie?
You look at the numbers of the animals inside. Lower values are usually harder to get in the bar, so that's
more. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks very much for the overview.
Thank you for having me.